June 26th, 1:31 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we are live. We are back for the Horrorverse, and we've got a few more episodes left to watch here. So I'm having a blast doing these guys. So thank you for watching and liking and, making your comments and stuff. It's pretty cool. These films meant a lot to us when we were making them to really build this universe that we hoped that would, resonate with a lot of you fans out there in a different way. We really wanted to make a Friday the 13th / horror series that was a lot of fun and gave heroic moments to not only some of the creatures and monsters, but also the characters that we came up with to implement in this film. So it's been a blast doing them. And it's fun going back and watching these backstories that we created for these characters. And, everybody seems to have a favorite, which is kind of cool. So that's been the biggest part of this that I've enjoyed, is to see, not everybody migrates to one character. Some people love fucking, Bullseye or Hammer, or they'll love Tank. They love Razor. Or then they go and they're like, ooh, I love Stone. She's awesome. That's fun to me when they, everybody's got a different style of character that they like. So that was kind of the deal with this. It was a lot of fun. Russell Dorsey, what is up, my man? Good to see you, brother. Hope you're having a good day so far. Yeah. Got a lot to say about this episode. It was a big one. Because this is when it gets into more of the drama of the Horrorverse. Every Friday the 13th film, that we can think of, usually has type of counselors in it, right? That just goes with Jason. You're supposed to have camp counselors, even though Jason never really even killed a camp counselor. I don't think he did in any of the movies. It never really happened. That's just the kind of motif that series gave us with, Jason Voorhees' mother doing all the killings back in the day. But so we wanted to make a film with counselors in it, but we wanted to make them a little more interesting. So there was a film back in the day called Flatliners. I don't know if you guys remembered that I really enjoyed quite a bit. See, Russell likes Stone. Stone's his favorite. Yeah, I like Stone too. She's a badass. That's one of my favorite characters in this. I think she just kicks ass across the board. Anyway, back to Flatliners. That was a movie that really hit me when I was a kid, watching that film. And I really enjoyed even though these guys were like college students, there was a lot to them. It wasn't, they weren't just, two-dimensional. There was a lot going on in that movie. So that was kind of my reference that I used when I came up with these counselors. But I really want to have them their own secondary storyline underneath all of this, horror that's going on in the Horrorverse. Jason, Michael, and Freddy obviously are the big three, and the EOC going after them. But, it's cool to have this little sub-story that's going on with real people dealing with real issues. And that's kind of where this story stemmed from. And I wanted to be more than just, bodies that these guys could, these killers could just kill. That wasn't important to me. I wanted to have, substance behind these characters. So we found some actors that could really pull off this. And, that's what we're about to watch here today. Counselors episode is great. It's a lot of fun, but it gives you a deep backstory of what's important to each one of these characters, why they're doing what they're doing, and how that will finally come to an end in Jason Voorhees Nightmares, that we're getting ready to film this weekend, by the way, guys. Yeah. What'd you say, Russell? Russell says Flatliners with Kevin Bacon, Kiefer Sutherland. Yeah, hell yeah, that's the movie, dude. Great. And Julia Roberts, too. Don't forget her. She's a badass in that. Love that movie. Great movie, man. Great movie. All right. Without further ado, let's get started. We got 2 of these to get through today. We have episode 6 and episode 7. So right now it's Counselors. And then this afternoon, we're going to put on episode 7, which is codenamed Tank, which is a lot of fun with Peter Anthony. So let me make sure I get this all set up right. And hell, let's get it going here, guys. I'm so happy that people are enjoying these. Thank you for your comments again, by the way, everybody. It's pretty cool to see that people are enjoying jumping in here with me and watching these things. So here we go. Oh, Horrorverse again. Here we go. Awake in the Darkness, baby. It was all leading up to that film. John Mageson. What's up, brother? Great actor up here.
Well,
Pacific
I'm
Northwest.
shocked I got this working.
It's nice to meet you, Mr. Conrad.
Good Lord.
You
Call me
better,
Robert.
Steve. We got to do it.
Please.
We got to
It's an
do
honor
it.
to meet you, Robert. You know, I've studied your work for years.
Well, I appreciate that, Miller.
Rick Abiera.
Hope I didn't bore you too
He's
much.
a acting coach up here in Washington State.
So,
Spokane. He's
I
great.
know two of your
He's
professors
fucking great.
and the dean at Yale. They all say you're brilliant. A mind to watch.
Oh,
Thank you for saying so. You know, I've worked hard.
Indeed you have.
this storyline goes deep, guys.
So I wanted to talk to you. I have an opportunity. As you know, my program at the university specializes in public outreach. In turn, you could say we digest a healthy, even robust budget for our research projects. Those projects are deeply prestigious.
Oh,
And with that prestige comes a price.
always a fucking price
My
to do
price?
something.
Knowledge, commitment, loyalty.
There's a lot going on behind the scenes here with this
Do I make
character.
myself clear?
He's in
Am
cahoots
I understood?
with
I'm a
certain
fanatic
group.
if properly motivated.
Good. North of us, Miller is a place on unincorporated land in a gaping cavity called Cunningham County,
Oh my goodness.
New Jersey.
New Jersey, you know. Forget about it.
There's a project, and I think that you are the man I need to make it work. Do we keep talking?
Absolutely, we keep talking, Robert. Please, go on.
Okay, great stuff. So Conrad is a university counselor, or chancellor, but he's involved with some really dark things, and that's what's kind of cool about the character. And you will see him return finally in Jason Voorhees Nightmares. Oh, let's go, Amy DiLorenzo. One of the awesomest people I have ever met up here in Pacific Northwest. She's been acting her ass off for years. She's great. Has a lot of fun on set. She's the best. She's the best. She was so awkward doing this. I think she had to have a glass of wine before she could do it. She did great, though. She did so good.
I'm a hurricane, I'm bringing thunder in.
Yeah.
I'm a hurricane if you get in my way. I'm a hurricane, always on top of my game. I'm a hurricane, I'm trying to get in my way.
A lot going on with our counselors, as you can see. Go ahead on, Amy. She didn't give a fuck. She's badass. I love that.
Oh, you rolling punches, I'm catching scars. I'll brush you up just like the
So fun. Feminist in Tacoma, Washington, down by Titlow Beach Park.
God damn it, Miller! I don't want to hear a word you have to say.
Definitely want to hear this.
Hear what?
Thanks, Russell. Yeah, they did a good job, man. They did a good job. They always do.
You're gonna keep the house.
The echo in this room killed me, though, dude.
I mean,
Dialogue, audio should have been way better.
How in the hell did you pull that off?
it's tricky.
What do you mean tricky?
Well, you know, there's a lot of moving parts.
Oh,
What do you mean moving parts? Fuck you, Miller!
Hey, just listen. Hear me out. All right, just hear me out. All right, just listen. You ain't got shit. I mean, you barely have this house. Barely anything left what your family left you. I mean, you got
John Megason was so excited for this part. First time he actually gets to play
bank account that's
a villain that is
trending.
multi-dimensional.
Fuck you.
He really wanted to go all out with this character and watch him go from where he's at to this really
I
dark
want none of
place.
this.
It's cool.
Oh, you will. You will.
Get out. Get out. I want none of this. I want none of this.
Get your ass out of here.
Look, do you want to continue losing? Or do you want to win?
Oh,
He'll never go for it.
You'll never know.
yeah, bro.
Look,
Yeah,
test
bro.
scores mean big. All right? I mean, we compete against people who have insiders, deal makers, and people with power on their side. I mean, take a look around.
He's a piece of shit, dude.
The
I
whole
swear he
world
really
takes
is.
advantage of each other. Effort means nothing. I mean, we've worked like dogs for 4 years and it's got us absolutely nowhere.
Power up.
God forbid we get a brief moment at a tiny chance at actual fucking advantage.
So when I was writing this character, I couldn't help but think of Tony Montana and just his
You have to grab it.
need for power. You know, that kind of when people just block out everything emotionally. No empathy at all. That's
Or do you want
when I was writing this character, that's kind of where I was. And that's what resonated with John Megason. Amy's character is a bit different. She's in a bad spot, you know.
Yes.
Monica needs normality. She just wants to be normal, but she'll do anything it takes to get there, and she gets sucked into something that really sucks. This is not the new episode, Kendrick. This is one of our older ones, episode 6, the Cunningham County Councillors, and we're just going through them with some director commentary and just getting everybody ready for the new film coming out. Look at Paul, Team Paul. And then the mix of the other 2 complex counselors, we have one that is genuine. One character that really means what he says and does what he means, with a good heart and loves everybody and everything. You know, the one that ends up dying for no reason.
Everything's set. We got a group of 20 troubled youth enrolled. We're all gonna be real busy.
Yeah.
It was meant to fucking be, man.
Yeah.
Come on, I'll get the trunk.
Look at this 10mm lens we used in this backseat. This is no joke. I love this lens. Dude, I was like a foot away from them and you could see
Miller,
everything. It's cool.
Man, thank you for getting me on this team. I really needed this.
Of course, buddy.
Kendrick, you
We
are
gotta
very
work
welcome.
together, right? There's no one else on this planet I'd rather help these kids with than you.
I appreciate that.
You guys gonna suck each other off, or can we get this fucking show on the road?
I mean, could you? It's been a while.
Fuck you.
Fuck me? You skip the foreplay?
It's fun.
All right, I guess we can just get this fucking show on the road.
Shit. I forgot something.
Oh,
Come on, man.
come on, bro.
Okay.
We gotta go. Oh, what's up? What's up, Monica? You all right?
You okay?
This is going to be a lot. Are you sure you're up for this?
Monica, these kids aren't all bad. Hell, I used to be one of them. And when I was that age, I dreamt for a guy like me to be around. Now I get to be that
So
guy.
what happens when you get caught in a lie?
This is gonna be awesome.
You know, like you're not telling the whole truth.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And that's Monica's story.
Now the only other
And we've
thing I
all
care
been there and
about
we've all done it.
are the accommodations. So this Crystal place.
And it
Cool
sucks.
or what? Am I gonna get my own hot tub?
Seriously? Have you never heard of Camp Crystal Lake?
No. Should I have?
Well, you're in for a big treat.
You ain't kidding. Poor Paul. Back to piece of shit Miller. What's up, bro? That's bath salt. I think I used.
I've set up a meet with my contact
works.
in Cunningham County, Lars Griffin.
Oh, Robert
The Mayor
Lazaro?
White understands and is in full support of the opportunities we provide as well. Now, the sheriff is unorthodox.
And we know Sheriff Katz. Well,
He gets the job done.
goddamn right he does.
Crystal Lake is a finely tuned machine. Welcome to the team. Any
Dirtbags.
second thoughts, Miller?
Absolutely not. I'm all in.
Yeah, she wasn't lying about that, was she? He's in for a treat. Oh, Miller, taking drugs to the fucking lake. What a piece of shit. Well, a lot going on here, guys. A lot going on. Here's a little Easter egg. So if you guys are looking at this newspaper over here on the right side, you see Fetu. He's been lost in the woods and he's never been found. Oh. We find out who he is in the hunt. Agent Stone.
They're moving. The intel we received is accurate.
Oh, shit. Secretary
Oh, yeah.
Roth back.
They're carrying. Keep me informed on every move. Set the perimeter and solidify control when you arrive in Cunningham County.
Roger that.
If Commander Carpenter and the EOC show up.
Yeah. I know my job, Madam Secretary.
Mm-hmm.
Freak show is on speed dial.
All kinds of shit going down, guys. We were getting closer and closer to the arrival of everyone at Camp Crystal Lake in the Horrorverse. Boom! There it is. Yeah, Steve, nice job writing there, buddy, helping me out with that one. It was great. We had a blast shooting that one. I think we shot that one in 2 days. Actually, no, 1 day. We got it all done in 1 day, if I remember right. Second day was Jasmine coming back and doing her little piece at the end there for Agent Stone. So that was the 2 day shoot. Wrapped that sucker up and got it ready, and we released it within 30 days. But great storyline. You'll see how that continues. And in the Awaken the Darkness film we did, also the next step in that storyline is in the hunt. And then Jason Voorhees Nightmares, it will really conclude in a big way. There's a lot going on between Monica and Miller, and that shit's about to hit hard. So it's really cool, guys. All right, next episode, Codename Tank. All right, guys, we're going to be hitting that one here in probably a few hours, maybe a little less. I'm going to try to wrap this up here quickly today because I'm still prepping for the film shoot this weekend. But Crystal Lake Councillors, again, if you want to watch these episodes without me interrupting and talking shit through the whole thing, they're over on our YouTube channel. You can find it very easily, CCC Entertainment Group. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Hit the like button, notification button, all that shit. And you can watch these individually, and or you can watch them all in Jason Voorhees Origins and then roll right into Jason Voorhees Awaken the Darkness, Jason Voorhees The Hunt. And next year, we should be releasing Jason Voorhees Nightmares, the finale in the Horrorverse. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And I will see you hopefully again in a few hours, and we'll watch some Tank with Peter Anthony. Sounds cool. All right. Hey, Russell, thanks for joining. Everybody else in